Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Mbappe, and the shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here, and one more try! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique.
There's the shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bellingham. Looking for the run. Oh, that was vital. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Done delicately. Hazard is in a really good position out wide. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Nedved, there he goes, motoring forward. Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now it's Bellingham. Nedved. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Yaya Toure. Vieira is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Hazard. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's quick to get rid.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And this is Luis Suarez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Chance, surely! That's put paid to the danger. And that's definitely not his best. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And this is Messi. Decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Yaya Toure. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. He's had it taken off him. Ferdinand, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Vieira. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Nedved. Bergomi. Oh, that's a fine interception. Hazard short changes him with that pass, and he welcomes it in. Vieira. Out towards the flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Nedved has a look and plays it forward. And he's forced to go back.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Just eases him off the ball. Vieira. Now, what about a counter-attack? So, a temporary halt to the action. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Milan go in at half-time with a game to chase.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. That gets us going once more.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Ferdinand producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ferdinand does really well to win the ball there. Vieira. Luis Suarez goes for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Played out wide. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. A header! Goal! AC Milan are all square. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and bet it perfectly.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Can he get on the end of this? Vieira.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach? They've got to make this nice and quick.
And this is Cruyff. Just about up to the hour now.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314 spettatori.
Messi. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Yaya Toure. Thuram makes the interception. Nedved. Yaya Toure. That's an imaginative pass. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, this looks sharp. Thuram. Yaya Toure. And it's Messi. Yaya Toure. A player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure. It's Luis Suarez! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 23.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Numero 10. Numero 42. Yaya Toure.
Great defending, strong and determined. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Il numero 18.
Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Lampard. Yaya Toure. Now it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
75 minutes played. And here's Messi. Bellingham tries to pass it through.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Yaya Toure. Looking for options for movement. He's found space here. That'll be a corner.
Sostituzione per il Milan.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Numero 14, cambio di giocatori.
Safe to say he's capable of better than that. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Hullet. And this is Ronaldo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. He won't be happy with that one. Milan desperately searching for the winner here. Kaká. Backward it goes. Now shoots!
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Lahm, great ball if he can get there. Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets... The whistle's gone and the game is over. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
The San Siro for nigh on us. It's Nedved! Beautiful from Nedved!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he spark a counter here? Vieira. Aimed beyond the defence. Nedved. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Cruyff. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Messi. And it's Nedved. Nedved. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bellingham. And here's Cruyff. Mbappe, a player who needs no introduction. Yaya Toure. And here's Messi. It's the Messi! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Yaya Toure, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Strokes it back. And here's Hullet. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Hazard. And he's being shifted off it. Nedved makes the interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Desai promptly onto that, and that is that. Hazard might just make this. And it's Hullet. Nedved. He's having a shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. And that could well leave a mark. And that is well cleared. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Vieira is someone so often referred to. Big chance! And that's a good finish. Manchester United are back on level terms. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Hullet. And here's Mbappe. And this is Nedved. Delivers with whip. Terrific effort! Goal! Milan! And they've got their lead back. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Milan with the lead. And he cuts out the supply. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. That's a cute ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
That's been slipped through. He's got away. Can he finish? Nedved.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Now it's Messi. Messi. Oh, some astute defending there. Chance here to counter. Now, can they get him away? And that brings the first half to a close. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Milan ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. So the action resumes. Thuram. No way through. Gullit going forward. Thuram. Desai. Yaya Toure plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Bergomi. Oh, good-looking ball. Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Knocks it into space. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
That's a nicely shaped ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yaya Toure, a picture of focus and alertness.
Milan are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Yaya Toure. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Gullit. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to belt it away.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wet.
And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Deftly away. Cruyff. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nedved with 2 goals already to his name. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Now it's Messi. Messi! Oh, how good is he? That is a gem! An absolute gem! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Messi.
Milan palpably stronger, better, superior. Tries one from range. And that is high.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Milan still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Nedved. And here's closer. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Thuram. Yaya Toure. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Seedorf showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And this is Ronaldo. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Vieira. Nicely weighted ball. Desai. And it's Bergomi. For Bale. Looking for the run. Bale has it in a wide position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
That is ended up in no man's land. Yaya Toure. Ferdinand. Looking to play him in. That is good alertness. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved. Always goal side. And the finish! And he's stuck it away. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy. And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Nedved picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Milan definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.